Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Golden. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. As they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Try to run it with the option. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They're going to run the option. It's a run. The running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. He's going to bring up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it. They're outside of the 50, the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. A deep shot to the right. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Tackle's made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Georgia. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Past the 25. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
To throw, it's Golden. Catch made on the outbound. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs through the defender.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Can he get there on the ground? He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. They get to completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a shotgun run call. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They bring him down. The sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Bulldogs are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the wide receiver. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down the wide receiver for a loss like that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. 4th down. The offense will go for it. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's another deep shot. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he chops it on 4th down.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Golden. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short go to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. One of those critical third down plays coming up. He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And the Tigers will try to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Scanning the field. It's Golden. Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the wideout goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the Bulldogs are looking to keep this drive going. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking to throw. It's Golden. Lets it go quickly. Finds him out open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the jet sweep. Inside the 35. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. They get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught in the flat by the running back. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Golden. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the left side. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Bulldogs. Way too much speed in that play. It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Golden. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Back-to-back true plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throwing for his running back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
First down, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. You bring him down after a short gain there. But pick up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Checks this down to the running back. Finding space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Dropping back, it's Golden. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Catch made in the end zone for the two-point conversion.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
The kick is a swift kick, taken by one of the up man. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Clemson offense is back out there. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. The quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. To the air. It's Golden. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Blue. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Blue. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown. And that will give them the lead now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense cross out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. To throw, it's Golden. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So one play, lose the ball to the 41. Another 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. And here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he keeps it. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field, it's Golden. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now for first and goal. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to... Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They finish off the scoring drive. But they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
They'll run it here.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Golden. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a third and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Wants to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. It's an out route, the catch made, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down at the 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Finally trapped him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Sack sets up a second down and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. They set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Chris, I know this offense is built around this quarterback. We've seen it the entire game. Do you realize he's now close to 500 yards in this game alone?
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. That's reeled in. It's blue. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's got room to run. Touchdown, Clemson. They jump on top out here in the fourth.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get it down for just a short game.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He keeps it. QB draw. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Start the ball at the 44.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. He's back to throw again on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He gets the first and still going. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. That play makes it 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Touchdown, Georgia. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch and catch combination all game.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air. It's Golden. Dumps it down to the back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but it's got to remember, they got to go quick.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He could go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Clemson.